Yes, lads, welcome back to another episode of the Real Madrid Career Mode series. I believe it's episode 9 today, as we falsely advertised. I think it was episode 7 I suggested, but it was episode 8 all along. We know that's just something stupid that I do. But I think we've got 7 or 8 games in today's episode. We've got a really big episode, as you can see, 27 minutes long as of, I could cut a bit off after that, but yeah, I think that's as long as it's going to go today in the episode. We start with the first game that we've got. We see last episode that we beat Atletico Madrid 7-1 in the Copa de Spaniard, and we've got them again actually in the first game in La Liga, so they're still a top 4 side in this, and they're still a decent enough team. Obviously losing 7-1 to us though probably knocked the stuffing out of them at least a little bit. So yeah, we see Nkunku complaining to start off with, as they're asking questions about him, and it's because he just wants to play more. But I said to him, like, we've got 6 85 plus rated midfielders, all regarded as world class on this game. So yeah, there's not a lot we can do about it, but he still plays more than Camavinga, more than Tuchemeni, more than Modric. You know, it's all relative. He's got to sort of roll with the punches. He's still been really good this season, maybe not as good as Cruz has, but he still had a decent enough season in himself. So yeah, press conference out of the way to start off with, on about excellent training sessions or something like that. We've done our homework to play this side. Of course we have, it's our nearest and dearest cross-city rivals, Atletico De Madrid, and this time we have got them again, and we're at the Estadio Santiago Bernabeu Stadium. So yeah, quite a difficult side, as I said earlier. Top 4 side in real life and on the game, former champions of La Liga a couple of seasons ago. We'll start with our team though, 4-3-3. Courtois starts in goal. We've got the back 4 of Mendy, Rudiger, De Ligt and Reece James. Midfield 3 for this game is Valverde, Casemiro and Nkunku. Casemiro captains the side. And the forward line is Vinicius Jr., Benzema and Serge Gnabry. So start for the first start in the game in the 6th minute. Cunha knocks De Ligt off the ball so easily. He gets it on his weak foot, hits it across the keeper, and it's 1-0 already to Atletico Madrid. It's a very bad start. Very, very bad start by us. De Ligt at fault for the first goal. And it's a very, very harsh start to the game. We'll pick up in the 25th minute. Gnabry gets on the end of a pass from Benzema. Thiago can't get across, but Oblak makes the save as the ball is cleared away. But just before half-time, Atletico will get another chance. Felix looked a bit offside, but apparently not. Felix has got the ball back in towards Llorente. It's a wonderful save by Thibaut Courtois from our former Madrista Youth Academy player. So difficult start to the game, as I say, but we do try and clear the corner. Valverde gets away from him and has far too easily. His international teammate finds Vinicius Jr. with a return ball. He gets past his man. It's a woeful challenge in defence. It should be a red, but it's just been given as a booking for Danilo. But we do get the loose ball here. Valverde plays it towards Benzema. Gnabry in towards Nkunku, front post finish, and we're 1-1 in the game. Brilliant goal by Christopher Nkunku. Complains about not starting, and whenever he does, to be fair, he does actually score or assist. So excellent goal there, and another assist for Serge Gnabry. Very well worked in terms of how the ball was played, and it's not a bad first half, to be honest. As we go into the break, 1-1. It's just a little bit of a lackluster one, if I'm being honest. But we'll restart in the second very shortly with our highlight in the 50th minute. We've got the ball with Haaland in midfield. Rudiger's got it now, plays it out wide towards Vinicius, who's looking back stick for the cross towards Haaland, on for Benzema, and it's won very, very well by Erling Haaland to put us 2-1 ahead. A little celebration comes out. I'm not sure why he does that, but you know, that is something he does apparently. Still a very good goal by Erling Braut Haaland, and he's been very good since he's come into the club. Another excellent goal for him. He's only come in January, hasn't he? He already scored about 15 goals, I think. Brilliant ball in by Vinicius, though, as well. And an excellent header by Haaland. So, final highlight of the game comes in the 88th minute. Llorente's got the ball for Atletico. Chips in towards Morata. It's fumbled by Courtois. De Ligt's there just in time. It's blocked again from Rodrigo de Paul. And now we can counter. It's Nkunku with the ball. Tries to get past his man Jimenez. He nearly does. It's so unlucky. A bit like the Bale and Bartra meme from a few seasons ago. But as you can see, win the game 2-1. Excellent result by the boys. We are very happy with that, to be fair. Simeone's not too impressed by the looks of it. But still, Erling Haaland gets the winner. And it's an excellent team performance all the way through. 10 shots to 8. We got outpassed, but what do you expect? 5.2 expected goals to 2. I didn't even realise we had that many chances, to be fair. or at least major ones. I guess Gnabry's count as a good chance earlier on. But still, Courtois picks up the man of the match. I don't know how. He had a decent game, but it wasn't like anything special. The man of the match probably should have gone to Christopher Nkunku, who did run the midfield, to be fair, along with Valverde and Casemiro. Decent sevens all around, essentially, from the boys. Haaland obviously coming on to deliver the winner is very nice to see as well. They've just got a really good team, and they're just not... They don't always perform against Atletico. Sometimes they do, obviously, but, you know, it is what it is. We'll move on into the second game of the episode, and now we're on into the Champions League quarter-final first leg at the Bernabeu Stadium. We've got Manchester United. I think they've won it 3 times, United 2 times, something like that. But we'll see our team before the game and United. Courtois starts in goal. We've got the back four of Carvajal, Militao, Militao, De Ligt, and Mendy. Midfield 3 of Tchouameni, Camavinga, and Cruz. Then a forward line, Haaland, and then the Brazilian wingers, Rodrigo and Vinicius Jr. So a very strong team. Yet again, they're getting their camera shot before the game. Can't blame them, really. They need to do it for the history books, because we're on for a 3rd Champions League triumph in a row as far as it stands. Obviously, we won it off, like, in real life, they won it. I've started on the 2022-2023 season, won it again, and then obviously we're back to try and win it again this season. But we see the Manchester United team, very, very weird team. About 3 or 4 ex-Madristas in the team, to be honest. They've got Hazard, Ronaldo, and Varane, former Madrid players, and it's a very strong team, and we need to beat it. We really, really do. So we start with the first highlight in the 5th minute. Cruz has got the ball in midfield, finds Haaland from Vinicius Jr., who gets his shot off. It's off the crossbar, back towards Rodrigo, and our young Brazilian winger opens the scoring. Comfortable finish, to be honest. He had no mistake in scoring that goal. By the way, if there's any background noise, I've got my fan on, because again, it's still about 25-30 degrees in the UK, and it's really, really warm, especially indoors. So yeah, excellent start to the game. Unlucky from Haaland, but it's like such a simple finish for a player of Rodrigo's caliber. We'll pick back up in the 10th minute. Vinicius Jr. again, escaping from the former Barca man Dest, cuts inside him, finesses it from distance. It's around De Gea, around the defence, and the game already looks over, to be honest. Excellent start to it. 10 minutes in and we're already 2-0 up. Backflip from Vinicius Jr. And you could not ask for a better start to a game of football, especially a quarter-final of the Champions League. Really, really nice to see. Just the boys in midfield, pressing like mad, winning the ball back, and the finish by Vinicius, absolutely unbelievable. So 2-0 ahead so far, but in the 17th minute, Cruz is dispossessed in midfield. Ronaldo's got it now. Passes it inside towards Eden Hazard, who's got a chance. De Ligt tries to slide, misses the ball, and it's now 2-1. Eden Hazard bags past his former teammate Thibaut Courtois. And United are back into the game. And in the 29th minute, they play a lovely through ball towards Sergio Dest, who cuts it back towards Hazard again, and they're level. Eden Hazard with a wonderful goal. The former Madrid, I say star, he was a star before he joined, but scoring 2 goals against us is just the ultimate kick in the teeth, and it's a really, really difficult blow to take. But in the 31st minute, we get another chance. Tchouameni finds Haaland in the middle, who's tackled by Varane really, really well. Haaland wins the ball back. Camavinga with the ball towards Rodrigo. One-on-one with De Gea. Ball rolls him so easily. And we're 3-2 ahead in the 32nd minute of the game. Wonderful goal by Rodrigo, who's been on absolute flames recently. He's been on fire, that young man. Brilliant goal again. Another assist for Camavinga as well, who seems to do very well whenever he starts. We've given him a lot of trust tonight with a difficult opposition in a difficult game. But excellent goal by Rodrigo, who puts us 3-2 ahead just before the interval. And that's what we're going to the half-time break with the score being. So, not a bad first half in terms of how difficult the game's been, but we're still winning. And we'll restart in the 52nd minute. Bruno Fernandes finds Hazard, who plays a wonderful ball towards Jadon Sancho. Dinks the keeper. Good save by Courtois. Ricochets back to Sancho. And Sancho makes it 3-3. So disappointing to concede. So unlucky to concede. Ridiculous ricochet from Jadon Sancho, and Hazard's been involved in both goals. But in the 86th minute, we've not got long left. Haaland's through on goal, got a chance against the keeper. Good save by De Gea off the post. So unfortunate. And then in the final minute of the game, Rodrigo's got the ball. Haaland pulls away from his man back stick, gets the first time volley off the post again. And they're so lucky as they clear the ball away. And Man United narrowly escape with a draw at the Estadio Santiago Bernabeu. Undeserved in my opinion. We hit the post twice through Haaland in the final 5 minutes. But United can count their lucky stars, and they have been massively helped out by just the look of this gameplay sometimes. But as you see the stats coming up as well, shows we deserve the game. It really does. 4.7 expected goals to 3.6. 14 shots to 8. 53% possession to 47%. We didn't even get outpassed, to be fair. We still dominated possession in terms of how much we deserve to win that game. But still, United didn't get many high-rated players apart from Hazard, who was the best player on the pitch. Rodrigo got a 9.2. Apart from that, it was really, really disappointing. But, you know, it is what it is. We'll move into the non-gameplay parts of the game now. We've got a simulation to come now. We've got 2 to come later as well. And we've got RCD Espanyol, 8th place, of course. 48 points. They're not far off the Champions League places. 6 points away from Atletico De Madrid with 8 games to play. Obviously, Barca are their nearest and dearest rivals. They're 11 points behind them, but they're still doing fantastically well. Mauricio Pochettino's former side, but we'll have a quick change to the team before we actually play this game. Haaland isn't really match fit to play. He's played a lot of games recently. A few players need to come out as well because we've just had so many games this season. I think we're on for 60 games this season. To be honest, after we've got the final of the Copa de España as well. Yeah, we're on about 60 games, I think we'll be on by the end of the calendar year. So it's ridiculous. Well, the actual FIFA calendar year, I should say. The football calendar year, not the real calendar year. That's December. But still, I digress. Very, very difficult season so far. We need a few changes to this one. Hopefully we can get the dub. So we'll simulate the game against Espanyol. We'll get the 2-1 victory. Not exactly the victory I'd want to see. Norman of Norwich scored first in the 44th. Then just before half-time, Vinicius Jr. in the 45th, actually, a minute later, scored straight from kick-off. And in the 89th minute, Karim Benzema sealed the victory. And Vinny got an 8.7 match rating. Man of the match as well. So we'll start off with the next game, which we've got to play. We've got the return leg of the Champions League against Manchester United. As they were in the last game, very, very difficult opposition at Old Trafford. And we'll see our team before we start. So Courtois starts in goal with the back four of James, Rudiger, De Ligt and Mendy as the left back. Midfield 3 of Casemiro, Nkunku and Cruz. Then the forward line of Vinicius Jr., Benzema and Serge Gnabry. So we'll start with the first highlight of the game quite early on in the 13th minute. Benzema finds Nkunku out wide, who sprints past Varane so easily. His international teammate, he's got a chance on goal here. Nkunku, low driven shot off the outside of the post. And we're so unlucky not to 1-0 ahead. Very, very unfortunate chance. Unlucky to miss Christopher Nkunku. So restarting the 21st minute now. Gnabry's got the ball. Nkunku inside towards Vinicius. Cruz has got the chance for a shot. And it's a good save by the former Atletico goalkeeper, David De Gea. So he's keeping him in the game so far. But Cruz does get the corner. We're looking for De Ligt in the middle, who gets up really, really well. It's ricocheted just over the bar. And we're unlucky again not to take the lead in the tie. So pick back up in the 35th minute, and Nkunku's looking out wide towards Mendy, who makes a lovely run off Benzema, who's got a chance here on the weak foot across De Gea, and we're 1-0 up already. Brilliant goal in the 36th minute from Karim Benzema. Brilliant through ball by Mendy, and an excellent all-round midfield piece of work from Christopher Nkunku, his international teammate. Benzema's still better than Haaland. I said it in the comments in the last episode. He just really is. He's not as big, he's not as quick, he's not as good at shooting, but he just feels better. It's just the way the game goes sometimes. But yeah, we are 1-0 up. Then just before half-time, Benzema gets the lucky ricochet off Varane, holds his international teammate off the ball, has a chance to make it 2 here. Easy chance, he's missed it, he's hit it wide. No way he's missed that. Karim Benzema tried to finesse it round the goalkeeper, and he got his shot horribly wrong. Wasted chance by our French hitman. And, I mean, it doesn't really matter too much. We're still 1-0 up, but it'd have been nice to be 2-0 ahead going into the first half interval. But still not too bad. We'll now restart just after half-time. So in the 50th minute of the game, Nkunku's escaping with the ball. Gets past Ignacio, gets past Tellez, backs it cross towards Vinicius, who heads the ball. Great save by De Gea, and United escape. Still 1-0 down. But now Donny van de Beek's got the ball. Belotti has the ball again. In towards Jadon Sancho in the 57th minute. Looking to play it back. De Ligt tries to clear the ball. Lucky ricochet. What a save by Courtois. As United nearly get fortunate there. But in the 65th minute, Vinicius Jr. is played through by Christopher Nkunku. Ball rolls the keeper. And Vinicius puts us 2-0 ahead on the night. 5-3 on aggregate. And he celebrates with the Ronaldo celebration, the Sue celebration. Brilliant goal, to be honest. And that's game, set, and match as far as I'm concerned. Excellent goal. Brilliant through ball by Nkunku as well. And Vinicius Jr. with all the composure, all the talent and technique in the world to ball roll David De Gea there. Excellent goal. And that looks like game, set, and match to me. We'll pick back up in the 77th minute. Belotti gets on the end of a loose ball by Cristiano Ronaldo. Belotti gets tackled very well by De Ligt. The ball's given away by Mendy though. United have got a chance here. Belotti plays it back towards Sancho, who makes it 2-1. And we're in for a bumpy road towards the end of the game. It's a very difficult ending as far as I'm concerned. But in the 92nd minute, Benzema gets lucky, finds Rodrigo with the through ball. Calabria can't keep up. Can he seal the game? Rodrigo! 3-1. The game's done. We're through to the Champions League semi-finals. 100% guaranteed now. And that is an excellent goal. Benzema with the through ball. Look how happy the man in the cap is there. Honestly, our avatar is going absolutely berserk. Like he does most of the time, to be fair. They have proper personalities when you look at how they celebrate stuff. But brilliant goal by Rodrigo. And that is the end of the game as we win 3-1 at Old Trafford. Pretty much what you'd expect of a Real Madrid side, of our calibre at least. And Sancho, I mean, he couldn't quite carry the United team to a victory, but still a very, very difficult game of football as far as I'm concerned. We had a few moments where we rode our luck at least a little bit. Still 1.6 expected goals to 5.1. He had 8 shots as well. It shows how little they actually threatened us with real chances, but you know, it is what it is at the end of the day. It's only FIFA. Excuse me. Honestly, I've just had some porridge and I've got some right wind. But yeah, you didn't need to know that. But still, excellent result. Hazard this time was nowhere near the game at all. He didn't even touch the ball as far as I saw him. But that man, Vinicius Jr., receives the match ball. The man of the match with the 8 perfect rating. So still, we'll see the quarter-final results. Well, not in their entirety, but at least a little bit. Napoli have still drawn 2-2 with PSG in the first leg. Bayern have still 1-1 with Inter. But Manchester City have knocked out Atletico De Madrid. So, let's hope we don't get them. Let's hope we don't get them. I'm pretty sure that's how it goes in the Champions League. I don't think it's random at this point. But we've been very, very unfortunate. And I think we have got Manchester City. But we do move into the 2 final non-gameplay parts of the episode now. So we have got Athletic Bilbao, who are actually second in the league in their first game. I actually want to lose this game just so Barca don't get second, because I think they finished 4th last season or something like that. Something ridiculous. But we'll make a few changes to the team. We'll simulate it. It should be a pretty comfortable win, to be honest. And it is. 2-0. Tuchmani got both goals. 6 shots, 5 chances. They had 2 shots, 2 chances. We've battered on possession, 60% to 40%. Tuchmani got the man of the match as well, with a perfect 10 rating as well. I'm not surprised, to be fair. 2 goals from him. Excellent performance all round. And after that, we'll move on into the final simulated game of the episode. We've got Real Valladolid, obviously owned by Ronaldo El Fenomeno, the former Real Madrid and Barcelona superstar, one of the greatest players of all time, probably the greatest striker of all time, to be honest. But yeah, we've got them, the weak star performers, as we can see. People like Rudiger have made it, but the top scorer is all we're bothered about. Karim Benzema, 25 goals in 24 games, 1.04 goals per match, 7.9 average rating, and he got quite a few assists to go along with that as well. But we'll change the team before we kick off for this game. They are sort of near the relegation zone, but they're not quite in it as far as, I think they're 15th, it's said. So, yeah, we just need to make a few smart changes, play a few players who don't really get a lot of game time, like Modric. And Luke Caber gets more than he did last season, but he still doesn't get a lot. Either does Danny Carvajal, so we'll make a few changes to the side and the lineup, and we've got the Copa de Spaniard coming up next. So we'll simulate this game. Hopefully we can get the dub again. 5-2 victory. That seems quite emphatic. So Quioto scored for them first. I can't pronounce that name. Then Rodrigo Gnabry scored before half-time, with Nkunku completing the comeback in the 49th minute. Just after that, Quioto scored again, though, which is quite weird. Then Nkunku scored again. Then Benzema scored again. So 2 shots, 2 chances for them, which is ridiculous. 8 shots, 8 chances for us. And Nkunku takes home the man of the match with a 10 rating, which is given to him. So excellent performance all around by the boys again. 5-2 victory as we move on to the Copa de España final. I can't wait for this. We're at the Mestalla again because for some reason that's where the final is held and I hope it's not a two-legged affair. I don't think it is. But we'll start with the lineup for our team. Go to our starting goal with the back four of Reece James, Matthias De Ligt, Antonio Rudiger and Ferland Mendy. Captain Casemiro, Toni Kroos and Nkunku complete the midfield trio. Then we've got Vinicius Jr., Haaland and Valverde as the forward three. It's a pretty good team as far as I'm concerned. So we'll start with the little team talk to give before the game. And now the first highlight in the 8th minute of the game. So Vinicius gets the ball inside, finds Nkunku with a cross. It's a great save, ricochets straight to Haaland. And we're 1-0 up, blinking you'll miss it. First 9 minutes of the game, Erling Haaland with the ricochet. Falls straight back to him and he heads it straight, like absolutely power-headed it. Straight through the net of Valencia, and we're 1-0 up already. But in the 27th minute, McNeil plays a lovely ball to Marcus Andrade. Lovely flick on towards Goncalo Guedes, the former Paris Saint-Germain and SL Benfica left winger. And it's now 1-1. Difficult game so far. And such a difficult game, as I say. But in the 35th minute, Casemiro gets the ball. Kroos looking for the inside pass towards Haaland, who hits one from distance. What a weird animation that shot was. But it's very well saved by Giorgio Mamardashvili, the Georgian #1 goalkeeper. But still, just before half-time, we get another chance. Haaland heads the ball down really well. And Nkunku finds Vinicius on the inside. He's got a chance against the keeper. On the weak foot, Vinicius through Mamardashvili. And that looks like the end of the first half. 2-1 up. And that's a wonderful goal by Vinicius Jr. Wonderful team goal as Haaland headed the ball down. And obviously, Christopher Nkunku with the decisive pass inside towards his teammate, and it's a wonderful goal by Vinicius Jr. which takes the chances so well, even on the weak foot. Such an excellent goal by our speedy winger, and that seems like all we get for the first half. As I say, pretty difficult game so far, and the second half promises to be an exciting affair as we'll restart just after half time. So in the 57th minute, Guedes is played through by Gaia. Marcus Andrade, again the Brazilian, coming down the line, gets past De Ligt, plays the ball in towards Lucas Moura, his international colleague, and it's an excellent finish by the former Tottenham and Paris Saint-Germain winger. Brilliant goal that by Lucas Moura, just renowned for his pace, but still an excellent goal by him. But we're not done yet. In the 63rd minute, Vinicius finds Haaland. He's got a lot to do from here. Diakabi can't keep up. Haaland's just absolutely tearing him a new one, just absolutely blisters away from him. A chance against Mamardashvili, and we're 3-2 ahead. Erling Haaland with a wonderful goal, and we're not quite done yet, but still excellent goal by Haaland, and that seems to be a very decisive goal in this game as Valencia's heads have started to drop. And just after that, we do get another chance in the 82nd. Casemiro picks up the ball in the midfield, finds Vinicius Jr. Haaland gets it now. Valverde with a chance from distance, edge of the box. Wonderful finish. He absolutely thunders it past Giorgio Mamardashvili. And that is game, set and match. We've won the game as far as we're concerned. The celebration with Reece James is something I don't want to say ever again. That was disgusting. But still, the finish as well, to be fair, was disgusting, just in a different way. What a goal by Valverde to put us 4-2 ahead. And in the final whistle, about to go, we win the game 4-2. Brilliant result. And we win in Valencia's backyard, the Mestalla. We win the Copenha Spaniard. Goals from Guedes and Moura couldn't quite knock us off our rampage. And we do indeed win the game 4-2. Wonderful result. Vinicius Jr., Matthias De Ligt and Rudiger all going mad in the centre circle. And you'll see us lift the trophy. The Cup Kings, that's what they call us. That's what we are. Former Copa de España winners, I think, in the season which Ancelotti retired in 2021-2022, the one which has just got in real life. And we didn't win it last season. We lost to Burgos, CF of course. But I think we're on for the quadruple this year. That'd be ridiculous. It really, really would. We've won the Supercopa, I think. We beat Bilbao in the final. We've won the Copa de España. We're still on for La Liga, which we should win. We're still on for the Champions League. And I'm pretty sure we won the European Supercup, but that doesn't really count as a major trophy, as far as I know. But Casemiro, the captain, is getting ready to lift it. The shared captain with Benzema, and he lifts the trophy. Brilliant, brilliant scenes at the Mestalla, and so much success for this Madrid side goes down to that man, Casemiro. Linchpin of the midfield, and an excellent performance again by him. But that is the final part of that episode, I guess. as we're now into the non-gameplay side of it. We've not got any more games left to go, but you see in the semi-finals of the Champions League, we have got Manchester City, of course. Bayern have also got PSG, so they will both their quarter-final legs against Inter and Napoli, respectively. But that's the final look of the La Liga table, going into the penultimate episode of this season. 33 games, 28 wins, 5 draws, 101 goals scored, 31 conceded, 70 goal difference, and 89 points. 21 points ahead of Athletic Club. I think we've won the league. Hey! I didn't see a trophy lift or anything like that, so I'll have to look out for it at the end of the episode. So we've won that as well. We've won 3 trophies so far. We are truly the Cup Kings of Spain. And as you see, Rodrigo's the top scorer in the Copa de España after his 4 goals against Atletico De Madrid. But still, the top scorer in the Liga is Karim Benzema with 26 and 25. Malinovsky's got 23 for Athletic Club. The top assister is still Vinicius with 16. And then Gnabry and Kunku and Cruz all have 9 in less games played. So not too bad there. The clean sheets has, well, unfortunately, Courtois has been overtaken. David Soria of Getafe has taken the top spot off of Thibaut Courtois. How unlucky is that? We need to really tighten up this defense in the next episode at the very least, because that'll be the final games in the league. But yeah, excellent episode nonetheless. I think we won every single game. I think we did actually, yeah. But in the next episode, we start with a home game in the UCL against Manchester City. A home game then follows against Real Sociedad. An away game against Manchester City again. And another home game against Celta de Vigo. A home game against Sevilla. And then an away game against Getafe. And that's what we'll do with that episode. I think 6 games is enough. And we'll finish that off for the final episode which we've got, which will be Villarreal. And hopefully, fingers crossed, the Champions League final will be on the final episode. If we can beat Manchester City, and then we are the true Cup Kings of European football. But still, guys, I really appreciate you watching the Real Madrid Career Mode. This was episode 9, the Cup Kings. And yeah, stay safe, drink plenty of water, and I'll catch you in the next episode very, very soon, guys. Cheers.